Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 38 of the WCW series. I am, of course, Swarls. We just had Beach Blast, which was a pretty big show. We had the in-ring debut of the Warrior, and he did a pretty good job. Him and Sting beat Vader and Ron Simmons. Cactus Jack was a double DQ with Terry Funk. We had Steve Austin winning the U.S. title from Dustin Rhodes. Kurt Hennig and Jushin Thunder Liger beat Eddie Guerrero and Ricky Steamboat. Regal and Rick Rude in a feud that will continue. Dangerous Alliance won a 6-man tag. Stan Hansen beat Sabu. Steiner Bros retained the tag titles, and Arn Anderson ended the Dangerous Alliance once and for all. You're gonna make me ask what Colt Corn is? What is Colt Corn? Now, we have to talk about our upcoming events, because we just had Beach Blast, and then we're going to have Clash 24, and I thought Clash 25 was going to be in October, because it says automatically revived in October. The show's actually in November, but we really don't need to do a Clash in November, because if you look at our schedule, we have Havoc 4th week of October, Fall Brawl 4th week of October, Starrcade 3rd week of December. So back half of the year is just fucking loaded with pay-per-views. So I think I'm actually just going to switch this to what I thought it was in the first place. And we're just going to make this like... I guess we'll keep it on Tuesday. But we're going to make it like the 4th week of September. So that'll keep us with like a monthly event. Make this 2 hours and 30 minutes. Let's make it active. Also, let's make sure this is 2 hours and 30 minutes. So that brings us back to where I thought we were, which is Clash, Havoc, Fall Brawl, Starrcade. Kettle corn sold by a stable in the Midwest. Okay. I'm glad it's just kettle corn. So that brings us to here, the notepad, because I haven't planned really anything, and I've got the whole run to the end of the year here. Obviously, we're not going to plan out each of these shows; that would take forever. But we're probably going to add a couple of matches to these bigger events, so we have something to build towards. So, for example, I know at Havoc we're doing Vader versus Warrior for the WCW title. And then I know at Fall Brawl, we are almost certainly doing, we'll just say, Team Vader versus Team Sting War Games. And then at Starrcade, I know we are pretty much for a fact going to do Vader versus Sting for the WCW title. That's like our vague plan. Daniel, what's up? Yes, you made it in time for the notepad. Congratulations. Now, of course, the problem is I don't really have that much planned for the stuff that's happening immediately. So, which is what we probably have to do, look at here. Because I don't really know how we skip over 2 clashes without, like... Because we already did the Sting and Warrior tag match. So, I don't know, we have to think about this. I think maybe we will probably main event one of these clashes with Terry Funk and Cactus. In some kind of gimmick match. Although I think we probably want to... You know what? In fact, I know for sure we want to do that at Havoc, because I know for a fact already that I want to do Terry Funk. Let's just say Funk versus Cactus. Funk versus Cactus. Keyboard's killing me. Spin the wheel. Make the deal. So we'll do Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal, Terry Funk, Cactus Jack. And we can literally come up with any gimmick that the game lets us do. We'll just, whatever we can do. Simmons Sting, main event 25. Like, the thing with Simmons and Sting is, like, we've done that. We can certainly do it again. There's nothing, you know, There's nothing wrong with that. But okay, here's some other stuff I know for sure we're doing. Let's get the stuff I know we're doing for sure out of the way. We signed Earthquake and Typhoon, who will now be Avalanche and Tsunami, the natural disasters. But Tsunami, or Typhoon, or Fred Ottman, or whatever you want to call them, will not be here for 18 more days. So I think I'm going to debut them at Clash 24. So we're going to do like a Steiner's Disasters debut segment. Like, we'll probably just have the Steiners cut a promo about how, like, you know, we've cleaned out the tag division. There's no one. We're not defending the titles tonight because we got no one to wrestle. And then, like, the Disasters will, like, attack them from behind and lay them out. And do that at Clash 24. Oh, we should probably do Evil Liger versus Babyface Eddie for the light heavyweight title. I think Evil Liger might win this match. I think that would make a lot of sense. I mean, we're continuing Rick Rude and Steve Regal for sure, so I would be fine just doing that again on Clash. Alright, let's look at stuff that we're going to need to start. Steve Austin is our U.S. champion now. And Arn beat Larry Z and should be moving up the card in some capacity. I mean, we could just do Steve Austin and Arn. That's not a bad feud at all. That's not a bad feud at all. Alright, then let's start spreading some stuff to Clash 25. For example, Clash 25. I think that is where we will do... Do we do Hennig and Steamboat here, or do we save that for Havoc? We probably save that for Havoc. Yeah, so let's add that stuff here. Hennig for Steamboat. TV title. And then we'll do Liger Eddie again here at Havoc. This will probably be a rematch. This will probably be Eddie trying to regain his title, but we'll see. I really need to figure out what we're going to do with Warrior, Sting, and Vader and Simmons. I mean, we could definitely do Warrior and Simmons. That's not a thing we've done. That would be a new match. Who is Liger facing at Havoc? Eddie. In a rematch. And then at Clash 25 we'll do like a tag or something. I don't know. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Warrior Simmons is the main event of this Clash. Or maybe that's the Clash 25 main event. Because right now we have nothing on Clash 25. So let's do Warrior Simmons for the Clash 25 main event. And then maybe Clash 24 we just do some kind of segment with those guys. But then what are we going to do for a month of TV? Warrior Simmons is not a good main event and we want a decent rating. It'll be fine. It's a Clash of the Champions. It's not a pay-per-view. I mean, well, will it get sub an 80? I don't think it'll get sub an 80 because the Warrior got like a 70 something. I think it should be fine. Rude Regal. We need like Pillman and DiBiase to be doing stuff. And Stan Hansen. We have a lot of people. Dustin. What are we doing with Dustin now that he's not a champion? Dustin's been out of the maybe him and Sabu could do tag stuff? I mean, we kind of finally have something for the Steiners. But, like, Dustin and Sabu becoming a tag team isn't a terrible idea. We could give them the tag feud against someone else. Let's minimize that for a second. Bam Bam. Bam Bam's just been chilling for a while, too. We got to get something for Bam Bam. Dustin and Sabu versus Severn. Yeah, Dustin and Sabu versus Severn and Backlund is not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. That is not a bad idea at all for, like, this Clash show. And then Havoc, we will do Steiners versus Natural Disasters. I gotta remember the name I gave them, but I'll. This is fine for the tag titles. And then Fall Brawl, we will run this back in a rematch. And then at Starrcade, I think I do like Steiners retaining and then taking on Sabu and Dustin. Because God forbid Dustin Rhodes not have a fucking storyline in our WCW. That has been the one constant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really only have room for like one more match. Let me see here. I have Ted DiBiase. I have Stan. I have Bam Bam Bigelow. I have Brian Pillman. Oh, I was just gonna because we did this 6-man. And in that 6-man, I was like, oh, we should just do Pillman Bam Bam. Like, Pillman and Bam Bam is going to be a way better match than Tully. So I'm going to... You know what? That's the main event of Clash 25, because that's going to be really good. Pillman Bam Bam. That will be a really good match. I think while Warrior is going for the title, we need to give Sting a little, like, 1 or 2 month interlude. I'm thinking we do, like, Sting and Ted DiBiase? Or Stan and DiBiase, but we haven't done Sting and Ted DiBiase yet, and Sting has wrestled, like, most of our other heels. So that would be something a little new. Unless I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, Regal. Regal wouldn't be bad. Although Regal's still going with Rude. Yeah, it looks like Ted DiBiase is going to be doing that. Alright, so let's do... Actually, I've changed my mind slightly. We're going to do Warrior Simmons here. Actually, no. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it here. And then here, we will do, like... Actually, wait, no, because this could be the Fall Brawl match. This could be Vader, Simmons, Ted, Stud versus Sting, Warrior, and their friends. Stan could be their friend. I would be fine with Stan being their friend. Steiners are kind of always their friends. Or Sting's friend, anyway. Yeah, let's do Stan. And not sure on the fourth one yet. We'll figure it out. We got a while to figure that out. Nah, Dustin can be doing stuff. Can we move that? Can we move Regal into that feud and have it be Rude and Stan? I mean, we have to. We just started Rude and Regal. Like that just started. Sting Warrior, Stan. Mind you, everything after like this first Clash show is very tentative and can easily change. This stuff is all more just like, here's a general idea of what I think we're gonna do. We really need to figure out like these two clashes, and this stuff is all just like I'm literally just gonna put, I don't know, because I'm sure as I book stuff over the next couple weeks, we will figure something out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then here, I think the main event of this show will maybe be I think what we're gonna do is like Ted DiBiase and Teddy Long have cooked up some plan for the Billionaires Club to be working with them or something. So I think we'll do like Vader and DiBiase versus Sting and Warrior, which is kind of what we did. This is very similar to the fucking Beach Blast match, but just with Ted DiBiase in it. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe we just do the 6-man. Maybe we do Vader, Simmons. Actually, no, let's do this. Let's just do Sting and Ted DiBiase, because I don't have that planned as a singles match anywhere. Let's just do Sting versus DiBiase. And then underneath that, we will do Vader and Simmons versus Warrior and Stan Hansen? Maybe? I don't know. We'll think about it. Because remember, Clash shows are pretty short, so we're, like this 24 is basically done. Like we'll add promos and stuff to it, but like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got 6 matches. Pillman Bam Bam. Let's do like a Rude Regal blow off here. And then at Clash 25, we could do like actually, you know, let's do. Oh, will we have time to do Pillman Bam Bam on this show? I don't know that we will. Alright, Dustin Sabu versus Severn Backlund is like, I don't know. I don't know about that match. Let's do Pillman Bam Bam here. Because that's like, that's ready to go. And then here, let's do Pillman and Regal versus Bam Bam and Rude, and maybe more people, but that's it for now. All characters gimmick match. Awesome. US title. Warrior Simmons. I mean, that's a pretty fucking loaded. Okay. Have Pillman replace Stud. No, I, I don't like taking the guys that are in the teams out of the match. Like, I mean, we can do that, but we're trying to get, like, what better way to get the Diamond Stud over than to put him in that match? Although I will say, maybe this isn't the main event of the show. Especially because Fall Brawls, every time I book one, it gets like a 76. Maybe we need, like, you know, like a real good ass other match that could main event that show. To get like the actually good rating. Liger, Ricky. Evil, Liger, and Ricky. I would think it would probably be more like, you know, I might have fucked this up by having Hennig win the TV title right away, because the smart thing would have been to do like Steamboat Hennig 3 as the main event. Because I don't know if Evil Liger. Well, you know what? We did book Liger and Steamboat in a match once before. And they were both. It was face. So I'm trying to remember like what that got. Geez, was that in 1992? It got an 84 and they were face. So yeah, that could definitely main event for sure. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. Now wait a second. Hold, I have to think about this. Because Steamboat is taking on Hennig and he's losing the TV title. He already lost it to Hennig. So if he loses... Alright. That actually doesn't make a lot of sense for me. Here's what does make sense. I think we need to book this the opposite way around. I think we need to do Liger versus Steamboat on Havoc. And then we're gonna move this. We're gonna do this on 2 clashes in a row, which is fine by me. And then Fall Brawl main event is Hennig Steamboat. For the TV title, which is kind of weird to go on last, but hey, listen. Let us cook. Just putting that there so I don't fucking leave them off the show entirely. I think that's good for now. We can touch this up as we go. Eddie, 4th man, but that... Well... We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, we have a lot of time to come up with this. Stan might not even be in this match, but it's definitely going to be Sting and Warrior against these guys, for sure. Because I'm definitely doing Sting against the Billionaires Club as like a little interlude. While Warrior's doing stuff. Oh, 2 days and 22 days. All right. We're just getting right into this. House show. Northwest. Okay, great. Debbie Malenko also comes up as one of the profiles in our modern AEW save, which is funny. Looks real different. Two real different pictures of Debbie Malenko. Oh no, Dory Funk Jr. leaving All Japan. Dustin Rhodes and Terry got married. Oh, I'm glad us letting her leave didn't affect that. If anything, he was probably like, "Oh shit, we got to get married. She's off the insurance." We don't give them insurance. We don't. This is 90s wrestling. We are not giving them insurance. SMW TV report. That's our dev. What are they doing down there? Not booking our developmental guys. There's a couple. Billy Kidman, Levesque. All right, there's a couple. Candido on the pre-show. All right, let's go to a different arena. Where have we not been in a while? Haven't gone to New England since April, probably because New England is our worst territory, but hey, Oh, we have this set on big boy mode. We need this much smaller for New England. 8600. The 8600. The Conte Forum. Boston College, sure. Oh, yeah, we need to update storylines big time. Thank you. Alright, Dangerous Alliance versus Bam Bam. That's still going. Eddie Ultimo, this is still going. Hey, all these guys are baby faces. I'm gonna leave this for now only because the disasters have not shown up yet, and these guys might do stuff in the 3 or 4 weeks, so I'll leave it. This is over. We can end this. Rude and Regal still going. Vader Sting. This is still going. Those 4 guys are definitely feuding. You Were My Hero. Super still going. Let's add Austin and Arn for the U.S. title. So that's going to start pretty immediately. Everything else is kind of just based off what we were doing already. So there's nothing we need to set right now. And even when we start doing Sting and DiBiase, I'll probably just add DiBiase to the current storyline. Because that's hot. Alright. So now let me think about how we're going to book. I had all my energy spent on planning, but I didn't think about what I was going to do on this show at all. Alright, let's start small. Arn Anderson, you can just win a match. Arn Anderson, you can get a nice win over Johnny B. Bad, a man that I just have to admit to myself that we're never going to do anything with. 8 minutes, Arn is going to win. And then Arn is going to cut a promo after this, basically starting the Steve Austin feud, where he's going to be talking about, my whole career, I've been in other guys' shadows, whether it was the Four Horsemen, the Dangerous Alliance, the Good Alliance. It's time for Arn Anderson to go out on his own and be his own man. And to do that, I need singles gold. And I think that U.S. title would look real good around my waist. That kind of stuff. Arn Anderson doesn't talk like this. I don't... I don't know who this is an impression of. Uh, Hennig and Liger definitely cheated. Alright. We're gonna have them cut a promo. And by them, I mean Kurt. Kurt's gonna cut a promo where he's gonna talk about the new look Jushin Thunder Liger and how he's finally getting what he deserves. He's finally getting the recognition. He's no longer being overshadowed by Steamboat and Eddie. And then I think like Eddie and Steamboat are gonna come out. And then they're going to be like, Liger, man, what happened to you? What is this outfit? Why are you wearing all... What did you do to him, Kurt? And he's going to be like, what did you do to him? All this man wanted was a light heavyweight title shot, Guerrero, but you were too much of a coward to give it to him. I guess these guys are talking now. Also, I guess like Eric Bischoff should... This turned into a much bigger thing than I thought it was going to be. I just thought this was going to be these guys cutting a promo. But yeah, the long short of it is they're going to blame Kurt. Kurt's going to be like, it wasn't me, it was you. You had this title, you didn't want to defend it against him, you ducked him, you didn't involve him in your plans. I just gave him a little encouragement. That's all I had to do. This is what was in his heart all along. And then Eddie's going to be like, Liger, is that true? And he's going to slap him. Now we're booking. All right, Funk and Cactus. That's another one. Funk and Cactus. We're probably just gonna do a promo. Although the problem I'm kind of having is that everything left is probably just a promo. But hey, let's do. uh, let's do Cactus. Let's do Terry. Terry Funk just cutting a promo on Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack, you yellow bellied dog. you were too chicken to try and pin me. We went to a double count out. They said we brawled to the back, but you were running scared and I was chasing after you. Bischoff, get out there. Bischoff, let Terry yell at you. Alright, main event is almost certainly going to be something with, like, Rude and Regal. I hope we didn't do this, like, exact six-man tag on one of the build-up shows, but hey, let's see. Did we do Brian Pillman and Tully and Steve Regal against Rick Rude and Bam Bam Bigelow and I guess literally anybody? Well, they had Too Cold and Barry in the but if we really wanted to change things up here, we would probably put someone else in. Then I would know for sure it was a match I haven't done before. Hey, Nikita Koloff, how would you like to get pinned in this match, brother? I'm gonna go 16 open on this, but I might need to make it storytelling. It might be like the only match we book that makes sense to be storytelling. I mean, Koloff is here to get pinned, so let's just have Pillman pin him. And we'll do Tainted. Even it really doesn't have to be, but hey, it's the 90s and Brian Pillman's a heel, so let's do Tainted. Oh yeah, it could have been Larry. I forgot I was gonna move Larry into like guy that gets pinned mode, but Koloff, Koloff can do it too. That's fine. Um, we got to hear from the Warrior and the Stinger. These guys are basically just gonna cut a promo about we put our forces together at Beach Blast to topple the tyrannical reign. Oh God, this hurts my voice. Big Van Vader and Ron Simmons. And we sent them to the pits of hell, or whatever the fuck. And then Sting being like, yeah, what my main warrior here is trying to say is that he pinned the world champion, so he thinks he's next in line for a title shot. That's. Let me translate for y'all. He is kind of just Warrior's train. I would say it's more of a running gag than his gimmick, but he's doing a lot of that right now for sure. Uh, we should probably just keep Stan Hansen hot until we figure out what we're doing with him. So here you go, Stan. You know, we're in New England. We got a fresh crop of jobbers he could probably kill. Like brutal Bob Evans. Jason, the sexiest man alive. He's like the only one decent at selling so far. Our Tony DeVito. We're really going. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Vampire Warrior versus Stan Hansen. Oh, baby. Give dev guy. I don't like using my dev guys as jobbers. I don't know if that. Like, I think that's one of those things where the game would give them pop and momentum, but I don't think that's true. I don't think in real life that works to have your developmental guys be jobbers, so I don't like doing that. I think, if anything, that would kill their momentum before they even get started. Anyway, Stan Hansen's going to kill the Vampire Warrior. We really need to come up with some kind of storytelling match here. I have an idea. Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, Dan Severn, Bob Backlund. Put the Dev. Yeah, I mean, sure, in real, that would work in real life, but it's more trouble than it's worth. I could just sign a guy. Like, I don't think being squashed by people on TV helps people develop. That's why you open a developmental territory. If getting people squashed on TV developed them, we would just do that. Let's put them against the billionaires. And their friend, the Barbarian. I'm going to give this storytelling. The story is going to be here that these guys fought each other at the pay-per-view, but you know what? They're still friends. They got over it. They're buddies now. It's fine. This probably doesn't need 14 minutes. That's a long time. Let's go 12. Let's go... Let's give Scott Steiner the pin over the Barbarian. He is here to get pinned. I was going to have them shake hands after the match, but I literally did that at the pay-per-view, didn't I? So I guess we'll just have commentary being like, well, it's good to see these guys still working together. No, we have not heard from the world's heavyweight champion or from the new United States champion. We should do both those things. Although doing 2 promos, we'll be fine. I think. 6 minutes. Steve Austin. Eric Bishop. This is in the ring, I guess. This is just Steve Austin. This is going to be a babyface promo about how, like, I had my knee injury. I wasn't even sure if I was going to get back in this ring, but now I'm the United States champion. What a year it's been, and it's all because you fans supported me. The U.S. Tuttle. I don't want to use the dev guys as jobbers. I don't want to do it. Like, this is one of those things where even if the game says that works, I think the game's wrong. So I'm not going to do it. Sometimes, like, there are definitely ways we could be cheesing this, for sure, but, like, that's not a fun way to play to me. Anyway, Vader should cut a promo. Probably after the Sting promo. Where it's basically just going to be like, you know, you guys got lucky. Vader and Teddy. You guys got lucky. I'm still the WCW champion. Warrior, get in line. Yeah, basically just gonna be him being like, oh, you can't just, you got lucky. One lucky win doesn't make you the number 1 contender. You can't just come in here and get in the back of the line, buddy. I got a lot of contenders going for this title. You know, that kind of stuff. You guys are not on screen. Go away. 65, 60. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we're definitely ending with this 6-man tag. What are we opening with? We're probably opening with Warrior. And then probably going to, like, I think Arn Andrew, we're going to open with Stan Hansen and the Vampire Warrior. And then we are going to do the babyface promo. And then Vader and Teddy is probably fine there. 4v4. We could definitely move one of these promos. Let's move Terry Funk. Let's put him right before the main. That's a show. Let's do... I don't know. There's not a lot of wrestling on the show, but there's a lot of promos, and I think all the promos are going to do good. So I think this is going to get like an 88 or something stupid like that. Even though it's not like a great show. Yeah, it's got 100, so that's a good start. It's wild that I'm giving Warrior and Sting 6 minutes every week, because, I would love to see what these guys do for 6 minutes. I assume 6 minutes in this case involves them, like, coming out to the ring, you know what I mean? Like, we're, you know, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sting of the Ultimate Warrior, and then Warrior runs, and then, you know, does his whole entrance. And then probably cuts his promo like this, you know. Yeah, it's what I'm saying is the 100 is deserved. 70, as is tradition. Just kind of keeping Stan heated up here until we figure out if he's Sting's friend or doing something else. I don't know. 93 for Steve Austin. I'll take this. I'll especially take this because this wasn't even a promo really about anything. It was just him coming out and being like, oh, well, I did it. Hell yeah. And then Vader and Ron Simmons. Well, I don't think I read it wrong. Vader just came out and yelled and was like, "Oh, it was a fluke. Didn't prove anything." I'll take an 81 on this. I'll take an 81 on this. I can't wait to get an email about how Bob Backlund didn't sell enough in this match. Probably from like Ted DiBiase. No, the funniest person that could send it would be DDP. I hope it's from DDP. Let's go. Let's go. Eddie Guerrero did a masterful job improvising. Let's go. Arnim Johnny B. Bad got a 73. That is fine. That is an acceptable match rating. I feel like Arn promos were doing better than this, but maybe we killed him. Also, we're in New England. I didn't think about that. Maybe he's not as popular in New England because he's kind of always been a WCW guy. Terry Funk came out and yelled. Woo! Oh! I was not expecting this match to get a 93. Oh, baby. Damn, that's crazy. Regal got a 92. Okay. Bam Bam got an 88. Yeah, no, this cooked. I think it's high time for someone to lose a loser lease town match, come back under a mask, and the other guy has to expose him. I mean, that is a very of this era angle, and it's not like the worst idea. But I like when the guy that has to come back though is a babyface, and then the heel is like, "Oh, that's obviously the guy," and then we all go, "No, it isn't." That's my favorite variant of it. I don't like it as much when the heel does it. 93. This was a great show. This was a really, really great show. WCW's hot right now. Came into WWF's territory and dropped a 93 on them. Let's go. Better than the pay-per-view. Wasn't that also a 93, or did it get a 92? I have to double check that now. It was 1 point better than the pay-per-view. That is hurtful. I don't like that. Okay. Who's booking Bobo? Oh, Bobo Brazil Jr. Okay. I was like, who the fuck is booking Bobo Brazil in 1993? Alright, here we go. Right into main event. I have no idea what we're booking on main event. Well, we had Terry Funk talk shit on Cactus on Saturday night, so Cactus should not take that lying down. Actually, let's do this. Let's have Cactus be like, "I'd never run from a fight, Terry Funk. You come out here and fight me right now." And then they're gonna do that. They're just gonna fight. And then Tony Schiavone will be there like, "Oh, we gotta get security out here." That old chestnut. I'm sure these guys can brawl for 4 minutes. It's probably fine. Wagner stop wins by injury stoppage. You know, I don't know if it needs to be injury stoppage, but yeah, I do like heel Liger beating the piss out of somebody. And we're gonna use we're gonna use one of our guys. Let's see. Oh, we gotta use young boy Chris Daniels. We gotta use him for this. See a babyface? Great. Literal babyface Chris Daniels. Please come get beat up by Liger. Let's take note of this. Let's look at his pop. He's got 7s everywhere except for the southeast, where he has a 12. That's weird. 6 minutes. Liger wins. Yeah, we can do a stoppage. I wonder if I could put Steamboat on commentary. Probably not. We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do fucking advanced storyline. Eddie Ultimo, which is not Ultimo's like not even in this anymore. But hey, man, congrats to Ultimo for being there. Georgia guy. Yeah, it would. I mean, we literally have Dusty Rhodes, but he's weirdly a heel right now, so it wouldn't really work. Anyway, what were we doing? Oh, Bam Bam should cut a promo. Send him out there with Tony, I guess. Basically, he was kind of feuding Tully, but we really want him to be wrestling Pillman now instead. So he's just gonna cut a promo about how Tully Blanchard, I had a problem with you, but now I got a problem with all the Dangerous Alliance. You, Pillman, Mike Awesome, hell, Paul Heyman. Oh God, I gotta stop doing these yelly promos. I want to get my hands on all of you. To take down the entire Dangerous Alliance. Alright, let's do... Who, didn't do anything on Saturday night? Oh, Dustin didn't do anything. Dustin and Sabu. We want to get them going as a tag team? That sounds like the main event of this show. Too Cold? Do we put them right into being Too Cold and Barry? That seems like too good of a match here. We should really start to... Oh, this is a job for the band. This is a job for the band. Pia News and Van Hammer. Get out there. 10 minutes. Dustin wins. Bada bing, bada boom. No, not Larry. You got to build up to Larry and Bobby, right? Like you start with the band, and then next week they beat then they beat Barry and Too Cold, and then they could beat Larry and Bobby, and then they could be like, hey, where's our tag title match? In fact, let's have them cut a promo. Dustin, Sabu, Jesse Ventura, Dusty. Basically, they're going to be kind of promo about how they're let down that Dustin, lost that U.S. title to Steve Austin. They're going to call Steve Austin a stake in the grass or something like that because, God forbid, a heel admit they lost. But then they're going to be like, hey, listen, you and Sabu got this tag match tonight. Dustin, baby, you've been the U.S. champion. You've been the world's champion. Well, now that I think about this, I was gonna say you've never been the tag champion, but when this mod started, you were the tag champion, Ricky Steamboat. So it's time for you to go full circle, baby. You were the young boy in the tag team with the veteran. Now you gotta win the tag team titles with your young boy. I made it work, baby. Even though halfway through I realized it didn't work, I came around to it. for the main. Oh, let's book another match. One more match is probably enough matches. It is so weird seeing Chris Daniels, one, on our roster, and two, that young. Just looks wrong. Avalanche is here, but we're kind of waiting until his friend shows up. Mike Awesome. Mike Awesome is recognizable. Let's give Mike a win. Mike Awesome. You are going to kill... He has probably killed most of these guys. I mean, him and Scott Norton. That's less him killing a guy and more just, like, cool. Boy, they've been in a lot of battle royals. I'm actually shocked we haven't done this as a singles match. But that's probably only because Mike has only recently become recognizable. So for a long time, these guys were just both not over. Oh, we have like 9 more minutes. For some reason, I thought that was going to be like it. I don't know why I thought that. That was a miscalculation on my part. Let's have... Let's see. Let's have Steamboat and Eddie cut a promo after the Liger match. Because we haven't really heard from them. Basically, it's just going to be them talking about how disappointed they are about what happened to Liger, about how Kurt Hennig says all he did was give him a little push, but we all know Kurt Hennig, that manipulator, it's really all his fault. But hey, if Liger, if he wants a light heavyweight title match so bad, you know, in 3 weeks at Clash of the Champions, he's got it. And we have like 3 more minutes. You know what? I think we could book a squash match. I think we could throw squash on here. Let's Oh, you know what we were doing a lot last stream? We were having Ultimo just like wrestle dev guys who are heels, which I am fine with. Did we do him already? Oh, I can't do match history from here. Well, whatever. Let's just borrow Taka. If we did it already, we did it already. Oh, we did it. Oh, we did it. They came together. Y'all remember when I accidentally got a TV deal for Worldwide in Japan instead of Saturday Night? Yeah, that was... Thank you for reminding me of that game. These guys like 8. How's your high spots? Your Taka's not like a super high spots guy. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna go like 8 open. Victor Ultimo, obviously. That's the main event. This is kind of not in the worst order as it is. Although I kind of like opening with the Cactus and Terry thing. Then Ultimo, Eddie give him the match, and then we see Liger later. That's fine. It doesn't super matter what order it's in. Yeah, this is fine. Are any of these promos gonna do like great? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll go like a 68 on this main event. Okay, 82 for this. I'll take that. I'll take that. $59. Okay. All right. Okay. $96 on this promo. Okay. I think Eddie's just starting to cook a little bit. I mean, obviously, Ricky Steamboat's doing a lot of heavy lifting here, but I don't think I have to, like, grit my teeth when I book an Eddie promo anymore. I think it's fine. He's got a 56. That's rough. Scott Norton was the guy we signed real early, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, Scott Norton, like, when he was still young, it's going to be so sick, and he's just been terrible. He's been so bad. Bam Bam promo 87. I forgot that Bam Bam is, like, way too good of a promo, but I'll take it. 63. Chris Daniels was off his game, and they didn't click. Well, that's a bummer. That's a real bummer. Liger may have actually knocked him out for real. He might have just been like, you know what, this kid's screwing up everything. I'm just gonna showtay him in the fucking temple. Oh, right. Yeah, right. These are good. Right. 61. Yeah, this was not good. The fucking band, man. 73. I mean, we'll take it. It's a B show. You know what? That did give him a lot of pop. he had 7s down the board, and now he's got 15s down the board. All right, I guess we should in fact use these guys to job more often. Oh, and I had a whole spiel about how it doesn't work. Look at me. What a fool. All right. I'm probably not going to use these guys all the time, but like especially these really low guys who have like literally nothing, we probably should use them. You know. Like we should probably have Ray on TV at some point, even if it is just getting squashed. Time to use that freaking AEW. We don't really do squash matches in AEW. At least I mean Nick kind of does, I guess, but I don't really. We occasionally do them on Rampage, but that's about it. Also, like, I don't have a problem with, like, I have the opposite problem in AEW. I have too many people. Like, I'm not in a rush to get people over. There's a lot of people. I have more people I know what to do with. Nick sent me all his good wrestlers. I can't fit them all onto the shows. Nick sent me the Lucha Brothers so that CM Punk could feud the Dark Order. He's a real one for that, honestly. I really owe him. Savio Vega steps down as AWF Puerto Rico booker. Okay. What's up, Savio? Damn, he's real over in Puerto Rico. I mean, that checks out. He's getting a 65 in Puerto Rico where he's over, so not great. Just looking at Savio Vega, just giving him a peek, you know, seeing what's going on with him. finished second in the battle. Oh, Beach Blast is dormant. I assume that means next year is the first batch at the beach. I assume that's what's going on there. Oh, we're close, baby. We're so close. 86-86. Warrior jumping. Warrior and Terry Funk, actually. Those two jumping might be, that might be what swings it here. Let's see what they're doing show-wise. I mean, they're doing pretty good with their shows. Although ours have mostly been better. They're doing like mid-80s, and we're doing like high 80s, low 90s. So our shows, how about like their pay-per-views? What did King of the Ring got an 86. Although King of the Ring was never a good pay-per-view for them. We'll see what SummerSlam does. That's soon. Well, when we get number one, oh baby, that's gonna be a victory stream. House show, Southeast, sure. Who the fuck put a belt on David Sammartino? The UWF. You know what? That checks out. Oh, Debbie Malenko, hot property. Not over. I keep thinking about starting that women's division, and every time I'm just like, who would be the over people? You know what? Let's search. Show me women. Oh, I'm in my roster. That's not gonna help. Search. Show me women wrestlers. You know what? Can work anywhere. That's fine. To hire with like a pop in the US of like 45? Let's say minimum 40. Is there anybody? There's Candy Divine. There's Moolah. And there's Wendy Richter. I mean, Wendy Richter was kind of a star in the 80s, although that is a long time ago in 1993. But, you know, she kind of famously got double-crossed or whatever. I don't know anything about Candy Divine. Candy Divine's American wrestler. She's a small worker. Currently works at ESPN and LM. Lady in the past. It just seems like she was a pushed person in, like, ladies Major League Wrestling at the time. As mentioned, don't know anything about her. She looks like a Waffle House waitress, respectfully. Although, you know what? If she looks like a Waffle House waitress, that means she's tough. 45 is right. Yeah, I think 45 I think would be what it would be for us. So really, Moolah is only occasional, and I would never book Moolah in a million years. So it's really only Wendy Richter. So if we were going to start a women's division, it would basically be like the ace, Wendy Richter, taking on, you know, the monthly opponent. Like, yeah, that's kind of the problem we would be having. Maybe we should sign some women and send them to Smoky Mountain. Maybe that's not a terrible idea. Yeah, fuck it. Let's send a couple women to Smoky Mountain and see what happens. Um, women, somewhere to hire. In this case, I'm not really looking for pop. I mean, just show me all the women. I don't. I was gonna say I don't think there's that many. Azure Kong. Azure Kong's got a little bit of pop too. Do we just go and take all the good Joshi and send them to Smoky Mountain? That seems fucked up. That seems that seems like I'm killing their scene, and I don't love that. Bull Nakano is not far off. She's got 40 pop Great Lakes, 41 New England. I don't. Would they even sign with us? Oh no, they would. They want like money, but that's, I mean, they're good. They deserve money. Make sure Smoky Mountain has a women's division. Great point. I don't know what their product is. They might literally not book women. That is a good point. I'm just looking at most. I mean, literally. I mean, it's all the Joshi stars of the '90s. That's who you would sign here. Jacqueline's out there. Jacqueline can work a little bit. How is Judy that this can't be a correct time period photo. This woman is not 35. No shot. Also, hers isn't. I mean, I think like I'm not trying to kind of push this era of women's wrestling. Like Judy Martin is kind of from that like fabulous Moolah school of women's wrestling, which we would be trying to like break away from. But that pop, she could job to people. Lisa Moretti, yeah, she's 31 already. Jeez. Luna's out here. I'm surprised Luna's not more over. Although I guess she hasn't had her WWF run yet, has she? There's Medusa, who we let leave. I mean, at this point, I'm just looking at every woman, so we should probably just go check their thing. Um, child companies, product, women's wrestling, um, small division, medium division. I don't know the difference. I would assume. I would assume with what we're doing, we would say small for now, because I don't know how many women we're gonna sign. Let me make sure that's saved. It did. Okay, great. All right, let's change these parameters a little bit. Let's do like show me people who at least have like a 20 pop. How about that? Um, I don't know. It feels fucked up to to sign these people and send them to developmental and fucking Smoky Mountain. You know what I mean? You know what? Let's sign Jacqueline. Let's start with some Americans. She's not gonna want any money anyway. Oh, I'm not supposed to steal workers from USWA? Okay. Um, we're not gonna sign like Judy Martin now because like there would be no point in sending her to developmental. You know what I mean? She is 35. Malia Hosaka. Malia Hosaka's okay. She's a little over. She's only 23, which is good. Let's play Malia Hosaka. Manami Toyota is 22. That's insane. Oh, you know what? This is fucking me because I put 20 pop anywhere. I was like, Manami Toyota should not be here. But yeah, I didn't put it in America. That's on me. Missy Hyatt has really, her pop is, I mean, obviously she's not a wrestler. I'm just surprised she has that high of a pop. Reggie Bennett? Reggie Bennett's a little over. I didn't know Reggie Bennett was 32. But we're going to sign Reggie Bennett. Fuck it. Rockin' Robin is only 28? Rockin' Robin is very bad. We're oh no. Terry's not great. All right, we're gonna have to steal some of these Joshi. There's no other answer. We should probably sign Wendy Richter while we're doing this. Although I don't know, it's not like she's gonna go anywhere. We'll just leave her for now, I guess. You know what? Let's sign her and see what happens. Because if we're going to do a women's division, we need Wendy Richter, which is an insane sentence. Here's what I'm going to do for the Joshi. I'm not going to steal any of their like top stars, so I'm only going to take people who are like under 25. I'm going to take like young people. Fuck. That would still be Aja Kong, which is crazy. How much money does Aja Kong want? Oh, they won't even... Oh, they're just not active, which we could fix easily. Weird that Aja Kong has 20 pop in America, but couldn't work here. Oh, she only wants 5,200? Yeah, no. Yeah, we're paying fucking Billy Kidman that. We'll pay you Billy Kidman money. That's fine. Just steal the Joshi scene. Who cares about the consequences? That's mean sounding. I don't like that. How much does Nakano want? Oh, Nakano wants 10 grand. I mean, obviously we have it, but it seems like she is making some money. In Japan. Cutie Suzuki? 23? Stats, you know what? Is not active in America. Well, let's fix it. Talk to worker, come to America. 2,700. Yeah. Sign Cutie Suzuki. Let's do it. I'm signing all these Joshi girls and then sending them to fucking Kentucky to work for Jim Cornette. Oh, I'm a monster. All right, Debbie, let's go. Is Cutie Suzuki the Joshi the Cutie Special is named after? You know what? I don't know. Kyoko Inoue. 22-year-old Manami Toyota. Man. Man. Oh, she's so over there. How much money does she want? She only wants 3,300. I mean, listen. I think All Japan's or All Japan Women is gonna make her a big offer. But listen, if she'll sign for us for $6,000, fucking fuck it. You know what I mean? At that point, that's their fault, not ours. You know, should have paid her more. You know, we should sign some Americans. We should sign some Americans. Let's sign Terry. I don't think having a roster of exclusively Japanese women would go well in 1993. It barely goes well now. I think that's good. We only signed like a handful, but I think we set it to a small division, so that should be fine for now. Oh, why did I do all this right before a Saturday night taping? What was I thinking? You know what, let's just run Nameway Arena. That's fine. Or maybe, you know what, let's run Southeast, different arena. How about that? 16,000 fans. Miami Arena, let's go. Dusty, what's up, man? Hilarious road stories, great, love it. All right, book a show, no problem, no problem. All right, Funkin' Cactus. You know, I'm thinking. I'm kind of thinking about giving Warrior a match on TV, which is something we have not been doing. But that would. I mean, they probably would have made this the main event, but we're not going to make it the main event because it won't be good. But we're going to do, like, Ultimate Warrior versus, like, Chris Adams, who will make Warrior look good. I believe in him. We're going to give them 8 minutes. Warrior's going to win. And then we're going to do a post-match angle where Ron Simmons and Teddy Long are going to come out, and Ron is going to lay out Warrior. While Teddy talks shit. Ooh, Warrior selling? Ooh. Oh, you know what we should do? He should start beating down Warrior, and Warrior goes down. But then the Warrior starts, you know, warrioring up and starts shaking the ropes and shit, and then Ron Simmons is like, oh, no, and then he runs away. So, you know what? We will rate him on entertainment. Why not? Let's get this, like, 4 minutes. Ron didn't have enough distrucity to take down the Ultimate Warrior. Alright. And then you may be wondering, why didn't Sting help the Ultimate Warrior? Well, here's the deal. Right before that, Sting was being interviewed by Eric Bischoff, and he got attacked by Ted DiBiase and the Billionaires Club. And then we're going to do the real main event of the show, which will be another 6-man tag. I love 6-man tag main events. No one can stop me. It is the perfect TV main event. We will do Steamboat and Edward. And, we could do Bam Bam. We could do Rick Rude. That would be fun. Let me think here. I think Rude makes more sense because Pillman and stuff, they have their own friends. They wouldn't have to team with Kurt and Jushin. So let's have these guys team with Steve Regal. Now that's a match. I think Evil Liger has to keep getting his heat here. So let's have him get a tainted win over Eddie Guerrero. We might make this storytelling if we don't have another storytelling match, but I would prefer it not to be. I would also like it to be open. Alright. You know, it didn't even dawn on me. We could have put Funk and Cactus as the other guys in the 6-man tag, but wow, what a weird match that would be. Insane match. Oh, he wants to offer promotion for my channel. Oh, why didn't you say so, brother? Alright. I think I'm going to keep building up Arn the old-fashioned way. Which is to say, I'm going to have him beat up a jabroni. Sorry, Z-Man. Actually, you know what? I mean, listen, this is the thing we're doing now. Alex Wright, you're a babyface. Oh no, he's a heel. Who's a babyface? Who's a babyface that I wouldn't hate, like, lasting a little bit with Arn Anderson? Or who needs it, I guess. Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio would be crazy. Yeah, fuck it. Arn's gonna beat Rey Mysterio in 6 minutes. We're gonna put Steve Austin on commentary. And then, you know, after the match, we'll have Arn. We're not gonna... Actually, you know what? Let's make it an angle. I was gonna say we're not gonna make it an angle, but let's make it an angle. Arn's going to win in 6 minutes. And then afterwards, he's going to go over to the commentary desk. Him and Steve Austin will exchange a few words, and then they will begin brawling. Why not? Why not make that a thing? Alright, let's do... It's Dustin and Sabu time. This week, Too Cold and Barry. This might get storytelling, now that I think about it. We could probably give it to Warrior. Nah, it doesn't. We'll give it to this one. Telling the story of Dustin Rhodes and Sabu starting to work together as a tag team. The greatest story of all. let's do... The Steiners should probably cut a promo. Although this... Well, maybe we'll just keep them off TV until Clash. Because the only promo I would have for them is like, we're the best tag team, we don't have any people to wrestle. And that's what they're going to do when they get attacked by the fucking natural disasters. So, maybe I'll just leave that. Let's give Bam Bam a match. Have we just done Bam Bam and Mike Awesome? That feels like a match we would have done. Oh yeah, it is. Although, we only have done it as a singles match once in April 1992. So, oh wait, no, and then again, like a month ago. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, so we'll just do Bam Bam in a random match then. Bam Bam Bigelow taking on the Barbarian. This is gonna go 8 minutes. So what are we doing? You know what? You know what? Wild Brawl. We're going to have Bam Bam win by disqualification when he is attacked by, like, the entire Dangerous Alliance. So, Pillman. We'll just do Pillman, Tully. And Mike Awesome, too. Why not? And then we'll do an angle afterwards where Pillman is going to cut a promo while Awesome and Tully, and I guess Paulie will also cut the promo while they lay out Bam Bam. Let's say Bam Bam's dead. Bam Bam's just laying there because he's already been beaten up when the three of them interfered. So it's more him cutting a promo over Bam Bam's lifeless body and these guys being like, you know, you think you could take out the entire Dangerous Alliance? Don't make us laugh. We got like 7 more minutes, or as many as 17. Who? Vader. Stan. Oh, I did nothing with fucking Cactus. Let's just do a Cactus promo. Or, you know what? I was going to say we can't just have them fight every time. But we could have them fight every time. We could have them fight every time. That could be the joke. So it could be Eric Bischoff about to interview Terry Funk in the ring, and before he could even get 3 words out, Cactus Jack attacks him. And then we have a couple minutes. You know what? We should hear from the world's heavyweight champion. So let's have Big Van Vader and Ron and Teddy cut a promo where they're basically going to be like, you know, Ultimate Warrior's got his debut match tonight. He says he's starting his ultimate path to the title. Well, I feel like we're going to have a big surprise for him. Heh. Subtlety. that's the show. I actually don't mind opening with that promo because then it also says, hey folks, the Ultimate Warrior's wrestling later, and that's good. Okay, so you're fighting again, American Nightmare. He's got Sting. That's a show. I don't think this is going to be as good as the 93 last week. Although, like, the 6-man tag got a 93 last week, and this one is, like, better on paper. So maybe this will also get, like, a crazy number? Yeah, fuck it. Another 93. Let's see what happens. $94 on this promo. I will take it. Vader, not exactly a promo guy, but he's just so over right now that it's working. 80 on Bam Bam and the Barbarian. I will take that for sure. I think making that a wild brawl was the right call. Doing 3 interferences probably wasn't the greatest idea, but it worked. It's fine. And then they cut a promo over his dead body. So, and Too Cold and Barry Windham couldn't help him because they were getting ready for their match against Dustin Rhodes and Sabu. It all checks out. See, they didn't know. They were getting ready. 68, that's fine. I mean, Sabu and Dustin are getting good numbers. I'm just putting them against not great teams, I guess. But, you know, whatever. This is fine. 78 for these guys brawling. $70, as is tradition. Steve did a bad job on commentary, but it doesn't matter. We still got the customary 70. And a 76 for these guys also brawling. A lot of brawling. That's really what we're into here in WCW. 71 for Sting getting beaten down by the Billionaires Club. Ooh. Hey. Oh, no. Okay. 66 on Warrior and Chris Adams. That is rough. No storyline. You know what? I should have associated the storyline. That's on me a little bit. But, yeah, that's rough. $80 for this. That's fine. Here we go. Main event. 94. I was right. It was better on paper. By 1 point. But, you know, still. Heck of a match. This match would be awesome. Like, this... like, pretty much... Like, Steamboat's a little past his prime here. I mean, I guess maybe Rude is too. But the rest of these guys are pretty much... either at their peaks or like very early in their career when they were still like exciting. This would be a sick match. Do we get any penalties? Just Hennig and Regal inconsistency. 90. Okay, so we were down a little bit, but you know, can't be mad at a 90 for sure. Someone said 90. Yeah, Zodiac, you said 90. Debbie Malenko rival bid fails. I assume All Japan Women offered her like a sandwich or whatever, and she was like, "No, they're gonna give me like money." Oh, I can't see it. I guess when the rival bid fails, it just doesn't even show up down here. Yeah, they just dropped out. They were like, "Get out of here." All right. They want to keep Aja Kong, which makes sense. They should want to keep Aja Kong. How much are they offering her? 16 grand. I'm going to let them keep her. I'm not going to pay her 16 grand to wrestle in Kentucky. Also, it felt weird that we could get her at all. Manami Toyota rival bid fails. Okay, damn. We're getting Manami Toyota. That's wild. Reggie Bennett, though. They're like, we need Reggie Bennett. Really? They're going to give Reggie Bennett 50... Yeah, you take Reggie. That is not the way I thought this was going to go at all. I thought the opposite was going to happen, and they were going to be like, you can't have Manami Toyota at all. But no, they are all in on Reggie Bennett. All right, good for her. What did that do for Race Pop? I don't think I checked what it was beforehand, but I guess we could see from the history thing. Yeah, he's up like 10 points. 9 or 10 points in every region in the States. So yeah, that definitely works. I mean, it works to a point. I would imagine it will cap out around like 20. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep doing it, I guess. We should probably get some other women since 2 of them didn't sign with us. Show me 20 pop in America. Boy. Allison Royal. Oh, she's in USWH, so she won't sign with us. Cynthia Moreno. She's from Mexico. But she's got some pop here, and honestly, she's pretty good. CMLO Women's World Champion. Not active here. We can fix that. Okay, great. I mean, listen, if she'll sign with us $6 grand a month, let's do it. We offered Milia Hosaka a contract, right? I don't remember if we did or not. Well, in case we didn't, here's the second one. Samantha. Don't know Samantha. Samantha hates everybody. Holy smokes. Oh, she had an affair with Scott Putski. Oh, no. Oh, this Samantha seems like she's bad news. And Terry, we've already made a contract offer to Terry. We could just break the USWA thing, but I mean, I don't. It's fine. I don't actually want any of their people. All right, at this point, show me. I guess show me people with like good tech. Although I probably should have checked what our people have. That's on me. Let me look at what is Wendy Richter good at? Wendy Richter, good psychology, and then otherwise she's just kind of okay. She's decent at brawling and decent at technical. So show me people who are like decent at brawling and decent at technical, because we will need opponents for Wendy Richter. Okay, let's... Kira Hogan. I mean, we should probably... I don't think we'll get her, but like we should offer Akira Hokuto a contract. Then, you know, if they offer her a ton more, then good for her. Fantasia. I don't know who Fantasia is, but she's got big potential. We should probably sign her. Miyazaki. Ooh, those are some stats. All right, every time with this. Those are also some. All right, I feel like at this point we're signing too many people. Rie Tamada, come on, you're our last one. Get over here. I'm sure she'll sign with us. She's not even like popular in Japan. All right, we're going right into main event, right? Oh, we sure are. Okay, great. Oh, a wrestler's court. Hour late. That's fine. You know what? I don't care that these guys are an hour late. They're gonna win a match. They're gonna be Pia News and Van Hammer, who I am mad at. There's 6 minutes. I've probably done this match now that I think about it. They could beat him again. I don't care. This is just a setup for them to cut a promo. And then they are going to cut a promo afterwards. Where, like, after the match, Shivani's going to get in the ring and be like, Ted DiBiase, what was the meaning behind your attack, the Billionaires Club attack on Sting on Saturday night? And he's going to be like, it was a business move. You wouldn't know anything about that. You're not a billionaire moves maker like I am, Shivani. You wouldn't know anything about the world of business. And then he's going to be like, wait, are you saying that someone paid you to whack Sting? What? No! How dare you? Say, Billionaires Club made a business decision to attack Sting. We give Ray a match. Ray is a babyface, and I don't know. Oh, he could wrestle Liger. Although I don't know. Do we have any other? I mean, Pillman would be crazy. Does Pillman do like high spot stuff? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, actually quite a bit. Jerry Lynn would not be recognizable. I am okay with Rey Mysterio going like 8 minutes with Brian Pillman. I think that's fun. Because like we're years away from ever doing that as like an actual match. So I'm like fine to give them 8-minute tie spots. Pillman wins. And it's one of those matches where it's like, wow, this kid's really giving it to Pillman. We thought, Pillman. But, at the end of the day, Pillman's going to fucking beat him. And then Pillmaker got a promo afterwards on Bam Bam. Just, you're straightforward. Who do you think you are? I'm gonna... it took me 8 minutes to beat this kid because I was so worn out from the beating I gave Bam Bam Bigelow on Saturday night. Now that's a promo. You know how Stan's not doing anything? Let's give him a match. I was looking for a match that could be like the main event of the show, but there's nothing really. I mean, I guess he could wrestle Chris Adams. I guess that's fine. Who cares? Give him 10 minutes. Stan can win. That's what we hired Chris Adams to do, with lose matches. So a lot of the people in the band are like Too Cold and Jericho, and like to a lesser extent Norman Smiley, are really good wrestlers. They just have no pop, and the band angle did not gain them any pop. The most popular people in the band are Van Hammer and Pia News, who stink, which is the biggest problem with the band. Is that like every time I want to book them, it's like, well, I have to put Pia News or Van Hammer in the match. Otherwise, the crowd's just gonna get up and go to the bathroom, Rude and Regal have just kind of been fighting each other in tag matches. Let's do a promo. Rick Rude. So let's do Rick Rude. Just I keep having these tag matches with Regal. I want to get my hands on him one-on-one. Show him, show him what being a red-blooded American's all about. USA, USA. Let's do a Sting promo. Basically, it's going to be Sting cutting a promo on Vader and Ron Simmons, and also Ted DiBiase. And I guess still talk about Warrior too. Basically, it's just going to be him being like, explaining why he didn't save Warrior, because he had been taken out by Ted DiBiase. He doesn't know what Ted DiBiase's deal is, but, add him to the list of people that, the Stinger's got to get his hands on. He's going to get his revenge on. Oh, we need one more minute. Actually, you know what? We have 6 minutes. Let's do another squash, because we're kind of low on wrestling here. So one more squash. Dan Severn, you're kind of not doing anything right now, buddy. Let's get you a win there, pal. It's you've probably beaten all these people a million times there, buddy. Let's get you a developmental guy for you to beat up. How about that? Alex Wright, who for some reason is a heel. Let's Dan Severn and Alex Wright. Now that's a match. What's his tech? Oh, it's not great. Just curious. 6 minutes. Dan is winning. Great. Let us open with the Billionaires Club. And then the promo. Let's do Sting, second to last. Yeah, that's the order. Sting and Pillman promo are probably going to make this show, like, stupidly good. I'm going to say, like, a 74. 67 is better than I thought this would do, to be honest, so I'm happy with it. 93? That was good. Ted DiBiase struggled when going off script. Really? Really? Interesting. It's got a 69. Lack of psychology. They went 541. What do you mean? Come on. A lack of psychology? 541? Alright, man. Rude cut a good promo. This was good. It was better than the standard squash match. Yeah, Mysterio. We should check Ray again after this, because, I mean, he just went, like, 8 minutes competitive with a top guy, so in theory that should get him, like, good. Bam Bam wasn't supposed to be there, right? Yeah. Yeah, Bam Bam. Just ignore it. He was not there. Stinger got 100. He cooked. 69. Nice. 81. That's crazy. That is a crazy rating for this main event. Where in the world is Carmine Spirito? Oh, Debbie, thank you. Hey, I have bad news. You're going to Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Yeah, that's a roster. I mean, if they all sign, that's a women's roster for sure. Oh boy, okay. CMLL dropped out. UWA dropped out. Wing dropped out. Mayumi Ozaki has a rival bid from FMW. Let's see what they're doing. 19,000. Yeah, no, y'all. Godspeed. Y'all can have her. Hokuto has a rival bid. I did not think they were going to let us take Hokuto that easy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we offered. It was, yeah, we had to offer. We had to offer. Aja Kong signed with All Japan Women's. Wing dropped out of a... Okay. And Reggie Bennett. I'm glad we got Reggie Bennett some money. Good for her. Alright. I still can't believe we're going to get Manami Toyota. That's crazy. Like, I didn't think any of those top stars were going to come over. So the fact that we got even one of them is nuts. Let's just advance a couple days and see how many more of these women sign, and then we'll call it a stream. Oh, I was going to check Mysterio. I forgot about that. Come on, right. Yeah, I mean, he was like 11, and now he's up to like 18. So yeah, this... Damn. Oh, why did I go full promo about not doing this? It's so obviously working. Okay, everyone's here. All right. I'm just keeping whatever their default heel face is, because I don't know. You're going to Smoky Mountain. Cutie Suzuki. All right, you know what? As I say that, someone named Cutie Suzuki's got to be a face. I've changed my mind on that. Cutie, you're going to Smoky Mountain. Manami Toyota. I, Manami Toyota is going to Smoky Mountain. Terry. Smoky Mountain. Fantasia. I was gonna say, I don't know anything about you, but you probably need to be healed because I just assigned like 6 people in a row to Babyface. Rie. Heal, sure. Someone's got to do it. Ozaki signed with FMW. Hokuto signed with All Japan Women. SWS is super going out of business. We already knew that about them. Jerry Lynn recovered. I didn't even know it was injured. Okay, great. Wendy Richter. Wendy Richter might be mad about going to Smoky Mountain. Yeah, okay. Well, no, we gotta send her down to there for now. Because what are we gonna do with her? We don't have a women's division either. Oh, Moreno's here. Cool, 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 cool. No, we looked at SWS. It's brutal. It's basically it's like Otani and that's it. It's a bad roster. Sorry, not Otani. Tenru. Yeah, it's just like Tenru, who is old, and some guys. It's not a good roster. It was bad company. It's bad company. Oh, we should probably make SMW have a women's title because they absolutely do not right now. SMW beat the champ television title. Heavyweight. Yeah, no, they definitely need to add. We need to add a create title. SMW women's singles female only. Let's say primary. Can't imagine SMW had one at any point now. It's just like I mean, it's SMW. It truly doesn't matter. We'll worry about this, but we have to come up with ours. Oh, that's starting with 50 prestige? Okay. I was gonna say, I wonder who they'll make the champion, but like, it has to be Wendy Richter at that point. She's like the only person even close to that level of pop. All right, good luck, Jim. Please don't ruin all my women. Make the shows longer. That's probably a good idea. Actually. That would be schedule. SMW TV. Oh, 90 minutes. Oh, they tape 4 shows at a time. That's brutal. Uh, well, there's gonna be some long fucking tapings. Oh man. You know what? I don't super. How about this? Tape 2 shows at a time. 2 hours, tape 2 shows at. Let's do it like that. Let's do it. Because I don't give a shit if SMW is not making a ton of money. That's fine. 2-hour shows. Now you tape 2. Yeah, that should be fun. All right, let's call it there. Then we'll next week we should have the 2 shows for Clash, and then we'll see where we get from there. The ROH stuff. That was really a dark time when we were doing like big block TV tapings for ROH. That was really the darkest timeline of ROH. That really, y'all should have dragged me out of the kitchen when I was like, oh, we'll do block TV tapings. It was that TV deal, the TV deal, and then buying MLW really just killed ROH like instantly, which probably for the best. That mod was not good. Anyway, that's gonna do it for WCW. I'll be back next week to do Clash 24. Thursday, we should be here for AEW Draft. Sorry we missed it last week. Nick had to cancel, but there is no Knicks game. The Knicks are apparently playing on Friday, so we should be doing a stream on Thursday for AEW. It should be happening. So tune in for that. If you're watching on YouTube, of course, drop a like, drop a comment. Appreciate all that stuff. Subscribe. And that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.